think it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't think she was going to do that extra work.
And the good thing is, if you, what's that? Who's that blowing? That's not.
Oh, they have.
Oh, he's with Morgan. That's right. Oh, okay. Hello, hello. Yes, thank you. Sorry for a slow start today. Working on some ideas for YouTube, a new series, and I'm real excited about it. I'm going to keep it under wraps for right now, and I'm still in development, and I want to get this one really well put together. It's going to be, I know my channel is called Unedited, but this one will be edited because the idea is very strong, and at the most, I should be able to put out 2 episodes a month, I would say, just to be conservative. And I think this is going to be a winner. I've been looking for an idea that would capture my topics, which are acting, directing, and editing. And this one hits on all three. And also, another reason I'm so excited, this one hits the general viewing movie public. So it's something that I'm excited about. I'm not going to say too much about it, even though I'm tempted. My wife is sitting right over there, and she's making sure that I don't say anything to give my idea away until the big release. And going to polish this so that the first one is very well done and put together. I know there are a lot of YouTubers on here who create content, and their channels are very popular. They're very popular, but they don't put out content every day because they take more time editing it, researching it, writing their scripts, polishing it, make sure it's the very best that they can put out so their audience gets what they expect. And that's what I'm going to do with this show. So I'm going to still do my normal stuff. Don't worry, I'll still be here. You'll see me doing these live streams where I'm winging it, as I love to say. And also I'm going to do my acting tips that are very popular with you guys. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. My shorts on those are going really through the roof. And I ask for your favor to go to my channel and look at some of the long form that I have of those shorts. Because every time I put up a short, and I don't think, this is the first time I'm saying this, every time I put up a short, it leads back to a longer version of what you already liked. So I need to start saying that more. And I'm going to start saying that on my vertical live streams. I have to remind myself. So every time I put up a short and I get like 1,000, 2,000 people watching it, if you really like that, follow the link at the bottom of the short and you can see more. So I ask you guys to do that. I ask you guys, hello, thanks for stopping by. I'm trying to look down here. Is it Cass? Hey, Cass. Hi, Cass. Thanks for stopping by. I ask you guys to follow some of my shorts over to my main channel, which obviously you see the link down below. And you can look at some longer versions of that short. Because some of my shorts are doing really well. And I hope you guys will go to the channel and look at some longer stuff. I can tell by the analytics that this vertical live stream that I'm doing, like right now, is how you guys are discovering me. A whole bunch of people have been discovering my channel, and I'm going to stick with my area of expertise. Sometimes I think of ideas that take me outside of my area of expertise, and then I actually tell you the truth, when I shoot some of those, I don't feel as confident about the information I'm delivering. So I'm going to stick with my area that I know like the back of my hand, acting, directing, and editing, and I'm going to keep giving you guys content in that area. And my new show, which I'm working on, and I will release it, will unveil it as soon as the first episode is done and it's polished to where I think it looks very professional. And again, for you guys who didn't jump on earlier, the new show, even though my channel is called Unedited with James Adam Tucker, that's me, this series will be edited because I want to make sure I cover all the details of this topic that I am going to be talking about. And I have a new little set in mind where I'll shoot these episodes, and it's going to look really nice. I'm excited about it, and but that's all I'm going to say about it right now. So what I will do now, again, I jumped on a little bit later today, and what I might do is try to get back on in the evening and give you a wrap-up of what I've done today. So what I'm working on right now, I just had to do a re-edit. I'll give you a little bit of tip here of what I had to do, something that I was kind of out of the ordinary. One of the feature films that I just edited for a client in New Jersey. He sent it to the distributor. Everything looked good. The distributor liked it. The distributor just had one comment. In one scene, there was burned in closed captioning. And distributors don't like that, because if they're trying to sell the film to a foreign country and the burned in closed captioning is English, then that's going to mess up the closed captioning for instance, if they're sending it to, I don't know, France, and they're burned in captioning is in French. So you can't have two captioning on the screen at the same time. So what I had to do, and luckily I still had the original footage from the client's film. And so I was able to go through my archives, dig out that original footage, find the scene, and luckily for me, it wasn't a long scene. It was one short scene where the sick daughter was in the sick bed and she was speaking in their original language to her mother. And so that's where the English subtitles came in. So I had to find that exact scene. I had to match it up. And luckily, the distributor said he could take a patch, a high-quality ProRes patch, which is a format of Apple video. So I created that high-quality ProRes HQ, as they call it, patch, and I'm uploading that right now to my Dropbox, to Google Drive. And then the client is going to be able to take that and send it to the distributor, and the distributor's editor is going to be able to take that and patch it into the master copy of the film, and voila, the subtitles are gone. So it was an easy fix. When I read the email this morning, I was like, ugh. But I did remember I had the footage. So those are some of the things you get. When you're working to distribute projects, you get requests from the distributor, because the distributor knows his market. Hopefully they know their market. And something that obvious has to be fixed, because that blocks them out of a lot of the foreign market. And a lot of these low budget films have a big need, because they're American-based films. They're worth more, actually, tell you the truth, they're worth more on the foreign market than they are right here in the good old USA. So we got that film together. I was able to give him that patch. I'm uploading it now, should be almost uploaded. And then what I'm going to do is send him a link to that patch, and then he can send that to the distributor. Distributor can download it, and the project's off to be sold in the foreign market. So those are the kind of things that when you start working with bigger clients, you have to figure out. And if you don't know the answers, we have the beautiful internet here. And now we have artificial intelligence. So it can tell us where to look for the answers, even if you don't know the answers, to provide what your client needs. So that's just a little tip for editors. If you're an editor, or you're thinking about moving up into higher level projects, there's always going to be stuff to learn. And you have to have that mindset, because the details change all the time. And you have to be that mindset, well, I want to continue to learn. I want to continue to improve. And no matter how much you know, I mean, even the editors that work at Fox, even the editors that work for Spielberg, editors that work for major television shows, they have to constantly keep learning. They have to stay up on the latest technology, because the directors will walk in and they will expect you to know it. Or they will expect you to say, oh, let me look around a little bit and I'll get back to you within the hour. So that's the kind of thing that you have to get into the habit of with your clients. If you don't know something, you can tell them, I'm going to find out the details about that and I'll get right back to you within the hour. And so that's how you act as a professional editor. And you know, you have resources of people who may know more than you. And again, I always tell people nowadays, the world has changed so much. There's nothing you don't have to know, because we have the world of knowledge at our fingertips these days, which is great. So I will see you later. I got to get back to work. I want to thank you for stopping by. And this is just a little fast hit, and that tip about editing, creating a patch for a film, could be a short film or a feature film. And I'm going to title this probably How to Create a Patch for Your Video Project. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by.